In this week's video, we're going for yet another old school car camping setup. I've got myself a Jag from 1989, and this week I'm pairing it up with a French vintage retro folding caravan. Oh no. What are we doing? Have you ever used the gas hob or not?
No.
Never, ever, again. Today's video, I'm super excited because yet again, we're off to go and see another wacky camping setup, but it's also a personal video because I'm driving my granddad's 1989 X40 Jag. If you're wondering to yourself, Will, why are you driving your granddad's car? That's because it makes complete sense with the vehicle that we're going to visit and check out to pair these two up together. They're both old school, they're both classics, and they're both vintage. We've driven up today to a place called Bedfordshire to go and meet a lovely lady, I believe. I've not met her yet, but she sounds lovely, called Mary, who's got a 1986 folding caravan. Now somebody please fact check me on this, but I did a little bit of research into folding caravans. I believe they actually originated back in either 1959 or 1969, but I think they started as actually a folding mini motel. It's definitely not your usual or typical car camping setup, but that's why I like it. It's different, it's quirky. I'm sure it's going to be an absolute faff later to set it all up, to put it down, especially by myself, but we'll see how we get on. We're going to head to a supermarket now, and as always, that's my biggest fear in these videos and on these adventures. It always feels like every time it's a challenge with these supermarkets. I don't know where to go. It's probably not very often that you get a car from this year and a folding caravan coming in a place like this. We're going to go inside, grab the ingredients for tonight's recipe, and then we're going to attempt to try and find a car parking spot tonight where we can actually get away with camping in this. As always, we've gone a little bit overboard on the shopping, but looking at these two vehicles from the outside, when you're walking through the car park, they're a match made in heaven. They're both long, they're both sleek, and without doubt, it's the longest setup that I've driven so far. As always, a big thanks to the owner, who is Mary this week, for letting us actually come and create a video on it and take out a vintage French folding caravan for the night. Tell you what, Bedfordshire, I think that's where we are, Bedford or Bedfordshire, it's absolutely lovely. Green, luscious countryside, absolutely everywhere. Tonight's park up looks like it could be in the middle of the forest. It's not what this camper was built for, but it's certainly going to be a different experience for it. Oh my God, I didn't think I'd be doing any 4x4 driving in a Jag and a folding caravan. There's no doubt in my mind that these vehicles should not be on this type of road. I think I may have found the perfect spot tonight. What an absolute park up this is going to be tonight, if we're allowed to stay here. Right amongst the forest, in the middle of the trees. There were some signs when we drove in saying that they closed this place at 8 PM and it's now 5 o'clock. Here comes the fun part. Can I remember how to put this thing together? The park up, the location that we're in right now, is absolutely sensational, and what's ideal is I've actually managed to find the little spot of gravel, which means hopefully the wheels won't dig in and tomorrow morning we shouldn't get stuck. So let's crack on with this. see if I can remember the methodical order that all of this goes back together. Wish me luck. If I remember correctly, we've got to start from the back panel, I assume. Oh, doesn't help when it's still latched on. Whoa! Whoa, that's pretty good. I wasn't expecting that to go up like that. There's that hook, which I'm assuming maybe goes on the inside. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, is this just going to go straight up as well? No. Whoa! Somehow I'm going to be sleeping in here tonight. The door side next. This is such a weird setup. Oh shit. Okay, right. Oh, that's caught on this side. There we go. Oh my God. What was next? Because if I let go of that, that's just going to fall on me. So I think I need to lock this in somehow, this wall side. I'm wondering if I should put the stands down first, the legs down. I'm still going to be hitched onto the back of the Jag, but just for safety purposes, I'm going to put the legs out and just make it nice and stable. If we get kicked out of here tonight at 8 PM, this is going to be an absolute ball ache. Maybe I should put the wheel down as well. Oh God, here we go. Here's the first problem. Somebody's probably screaming at the camera saying, well, you forgot to do this. Oh, have I just ripped my jacket? Oh, you're joking. Oh, I like this jacket because I wear it in every video. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe and leave a comment down below just so I can afford to buy a new jacket one day. Thank you to all donations. You would not want to be doing this if it was hammering down with rain. That's for sure, because I think this type of camping setup is only suitable when you've got glorious sunshine. Whoa, I do like it. It's quite practical and it makes a lot of sense, all of this. And sometimes I like a setup that you've actually got to put a bit of work into to get it erect. You dirty fuckers, get your minds out the gutter. Goodbye to the outside world. Oh God. I think this is a setup where you needed at least 2 people. Right, last latch to do and I think that's it. What am I gonna do? Let me get this flipping thing up. Mary, your thing was already broken, remember? It was already broken, it wasn't me. I forgot about it again. Okay, I think that's it. We just cut filming and I went to put my leg on this single bed area, the same as earlier, and I just went straight through it. Mary, it was broken, but I'll somehow fix it, I promise you. Right, these little screws, I remember. Hopefully I've done this right because it's due to rain in the middle of the night. And obviously, one, I don't want it to leak through in here because I'm going to be sleeping in here, but also I don't want to ruin this lovely little setup. Okay, that one's definitely locked in, I can feel that. I don't think that one is. It might be, it's just difficult to tell. Oh, I think that might be it. Let's have a look what it looks like on the outside. Look at that. It's so weird to see it in a location and an area like this because you wouldn't normally find this stashed in the middle of the woods in Bedfordshire. But I think I'm there apart from just sorting out the inside. No, I'm not. No. Is it meant to have this gap or not? There's flipping grease and grime everywhere. Hold on, let me just see if this pushes in. Maybe it is like that. It's hard to tell when you've never done it before. Oh, I don't want to touch it, I don't want to get lubrication all over it. I feel like that's it. Okay, here we go. If I remember, the electric heater goes up there. I'm assuming this just lifts up. Oh. That was easy enough. You forget really how much space that takes up when it's folded down, but I'm liking it now. These are our lovely bohemian style curtains, which will stop any perverts looking in this evening watching me sleep. This is the cupboard. Ooh. Oh my God, honestly the thought if we get kicked out of here is going to be ridiculous. I like it, it's very modular. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a bastard to put it up, but to be honest it's not been too bad. Let's just move that out the way. No, Ben, just leave that there. I would like to just confirm my innocence here that this was already broken when Mary showed it to us earlier. Do I attempt to lie on it now, or is that going to hold my weight? Oh no,
it's a bit broken down there.
Yeah. I've just broken it even more. That is a leg pole, I believe. Well, at least I've got a table to have dinner on tonight. Ooh. Oh my god. Put that off, can it? Did this go here? Oh god. The shelf. What way does it go? Oh, I'm actually sweating doing this, blimey. Oh. Hey! Mate, I think that's it. This pillow goes over here. It literally is like Tetris. If anyone cares to join me, I'm in a forest in the middle of Bedfordshire. We've got our beautiful clamped chandelier and this other chandelier. The one thing I'm slightly concerned about, because Mary said, and you actually cook in here and stuff as well, or?
I don't.
No, it doesn't look like there's any, I don't know, hob rings. Oh my god, is this gonna blow up? Hold on, let me listen for the gas. I can't hear any gas. Let's turn the gas on the outside. Feels like there's stuff in there. Maybe it just wasn't on. Okay, that gas is on to me. So let's see, hopefully nothing catches the light and burns it down. Might need a lighter, let's just see if I can hear it. It's not sounding promising. It is quite old, I must say. Ooh. ×2. That's not an ignition switch either. That doesn't do anything. I think you just press it down and push. Can't smell any gas, can you? I'm going to pull this out and see what's going on with the gas. That's the gas line to the fridge, of course. This is the not so safe gas line to the hob. Where does that gas line go? It goes to a gas manifold, okay. Maybe that's why it's not working, because this is switched off. I don't really know what's on or off, so let's try that again. Ooh. Normally you can hear the gas when it's coming out. Shall I give her a ring? Yeah, give her a ring, see what she says.
Hello.
Hello, Mary. Believe it or not, we've managed to get it up. It's all in one piece. The thing is, have you ever used the gas hob or not?
No.
Oh, right. So you never used it ever in your life?
No, why? What have you done to it?
No, because we can't get the gas to work, that's all. So she's never used the gas hob, which I wasn't aware of, which is not a problem, it's fine. It would have been nice to have cooked inside, but instead, this makes perfect sense for me to let you know that every single video, my van Mary is always here, because Ben, behind the camera, stays in my van, and I go inside the owner's vehicles that we're making a video on, and I stay in there. So tonight we're actually going to have to use Mary, cook up the spaghetti bolognese, and then we'll spend the rest of the evening in the fold-out camper van. Right, we got a light. Oh, hold on, it is fully... Turn the light off. There is a way to obviously illuminate the whole place, because I think there's a few LEDs in the roof of the building. Of the building? This is not a building. In the roof of the caravan. But we're obviously not at a campsite, so we're a bit limited to what we can plug in, because you've obviously only got a certain amount of power. Oh no, okay. So this one needs to be plugged into the wall, but because we're not going through mains, it's not going to work, I don't think so. Unfortunately, we can't have the chandelier hanging over us while we're eating dinner. This one should work, I would imagine. Whoa. There we go. This might be the only bit of light that we have tonight. Maybe I'm a bit mad for liking this stuff, but I don't know. It's an adventure, isn't it? Because of the cooking situation in the folding caravan, I've got the luxury of going and cooking in Mary. For those of you that have been watching the channel for a long time, Mary, that's probably confusing to you. Mary is also the owner of that van, but also Mary is the name of my van. And if you don't know, she's still going. Lots of people keep commenting, Will, what's happened to Mary? I love this van. She is my absolute pride and joy. I will never get rid of her. She's just being used in a different way at the moment. She's a bit of a workhorse. I will do a full van tour very soon, so if you want to see a video on that, please let me know. We're going to cook up the spaghetti bolognese inside here, which, as I said, is luxury, because the last few cooking setups have been a bit weird and wacky, and as I said, I don't want to blow up the caravan. This is just like old times. I know a lot of people want to see videos in Mary every week, but I just can't do that anymore. It's so boring to keep making videos of the same vehicle and going out and parking in silly places like a supermarket, in an Asda car park, just for the sake of calling a video stealth camping and getting views. I am honestly enjoying these videos so much more now with this new direction of creating videos about different vehicles, meeting the owners, going and experiencing different setups, and just being completely out my comfort zone. light's actually alright, you know, it's not too dark in here. It is cold in here though, going from my van where we've got the heater on to in here where there's no heat. To be fair to it, it actually does give off a little bit of heat. I was expecting this more to be for show rather than actual heat distribution, but hopefully I've got enough battery to keep it going for the rest of the evening, but I don't think I do, to be honest. One word. Bellissimo. All that's left to do to say goodnight, get myself ready for bed, is to put these absolutely delightful curtains up, which I'm pretty sure are going to be see-through anyway when the sun comes through in the morning. You'll be glad to know as well that the heater's out. My battery ran dead, so tonight I'm literally going to be snuggled up inside my sleeping bag. I don't quite have the luxury tonight of my own van or an actual sink, so there's no actual tap in here. Just going to do a good old camping job, pour a bit of water on my toothbrush and get these nashes clean, because I probably stink. 2 minutes I got right from off. I bet you didn't think then you'd be standing here filming someone brush their teeth. You've got a dream job. Let's just remove my nice chandelier, which is hot. Oh my god, there's wires. It's like a bloody mosquito net or something. Oh, wish me luck everybody, but it should be good fun. Hopefully getting a half decent night's sleep in here. You know when you question sometimes in your life what you're doing? Yet again, this is one of those moments. Feels quite comfortable, the bed. I think I'm going to have to sleep diagonally because of the length and width of it. What am I doing, honestly? I quite like these, to be fair. They're just different, aren't they? Bit quirky. A little bit like this van. Might as well pull this across just for added vibes for tonight. Good night. Oh, my light switch is all the way up there. It's not often I wake up feeling like a Disney princess. I didn't sleep very well at all, I've got to be honest. It was bloody freezing. It was noisy. And yeah, probably not the most comfortable sleep I've ever had. This is probably one of the nicest park-ups I've ever stayed at. Because the walls are super thin in here, you can hear absolutely everything going on outside though, that's the only problem. All of the birds chirping away, the foxes shagging in the forest, and the cars driving past, so I think that's another reason why I didn't sleep that great, because yeah, you can literally hear absolutely everything. Yet again, a rough sleep in this video series, but what do you expect? It's always a bit weird sleeping in somebody else's camper and in a quirky camper like that. We're going to go for a little stroll around here, then we're going to pack this thing up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the rain doesn't come down too much, because otherwise it's going to be an absolute nightmare trying to put it away. Oh shit, the other one's going up. Oh no, 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 no. Fuck, man.
Is it anything to do with the catches?
Oh yeah, maybe putting the catches down to hold it in place.
Yeah.
Oh, you're joking. I've left them inside. Oh, I put them in the cupboard underneath the bed. Oh no. Something was bound to go wrong, wasn't it? Oh, you're joking. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that without climbing. I had them in my jacket pocket last night and I was like, oh, I'm going to put them inside a cupboard in here. I was just about to say, you know what? It's not that bad putting it down by yourself, because it's not, but then... It's too heavy. Oh, what a faff this is. What an absolute faff. Cupboard was that way round yesterday, and on the floor it's now that way round. Right, I'm going to see if I can reach in and get it. This is a flipping nightmare. No, there's no way I'm going to be able to get it. This is literally like a tin box. I should lock things in place, but I just don't want to because then I've got to do it all and just put your hand on that. Otherwise I'm getting crushed. This is ridiculous. They're in here. Ah. What are we doing? Oh shit. If that starts going, let me know. Voila, the missing puzzle. So let's try that again, shall we? That comes down. Okay, then this wall goes down. It's quite heavy by itself. Lock that in place, fold this over. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Hopefully, which one was it next?
Front one.
Front, yeah? There we go. Okay, that should hold that in place for now, so the other side shouldn't pop up. Where's the other pin? It's in my pocket. Never, ever again. Et voila, my home on wheels is packed down like an IKEA flat pack. Let's go and take this thing back and bon voyage. I tell you what, I am absolutely exhausted, but we're locked and loaded, ready to take this thing back. Please do me a huge favour, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give the video a like, make sure to subscribe, and let me know, as always, what vehicle you want to see me go out in next. I'm going home for a good night's sleep. Catch you guys next week with another weird, wonderful, and wacky camping setup.